Yeah, this is I was doing the girl failure burns the kitchen down ASMR like right now. So sorry. I'm so sorry. Also, I had a ham sandwich for lunch. I don't like ham, dude. I hate ham. But also, I can't eat it. Anyways, hi, Chad. Indy and Oro are currently going through the entirety of Alien Stage because Oro has never seen Alien Stage, so we're making Oro cry before stream actually officially starts. But hello. My back hurts. My body hurts. And I got food. So I have good yummies, except I'm gonna be talking so much in this next section, so that's kind of unfortunate, but I will try my best. Irate, thank you so much for the resub for 3 months at tier 1. Thank you, my lovely. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good ad-free viewing emotes and all that good jazz. Thank you. They're currently watching Blink Gone right now, by the way, as a note. So, I want to know what Oro's response is to Blink Gone. But it's okay. We'll go through it in just a moment. But I do appreciate you guys immensely so much for the wait. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, I have been dead to make food because I forgot that it takes like 18 minutes to cook salmon. Via air fryer. Hi Marthos, I hope you're doing well, but welcome. Ooh. Me too. But yes, Oro is going through a mental breakdown right now, which is kind of funny. With Alien Stage. I would show you guys their reaction, but kid you not, Oro is very quiet about the reactions until the very end anyways, and I'm not willing to get copyrighted by having the song playing through Discord. Oh no. You can watch both, it's okay! Well, yeah. Unless you want to switch to me streaming it, so then I can actually stream it on stream without it being a problem. Okay. Yeah. Okay, hold on. You guys are gonna be heard now. Chat! We got our friends here.
Hi.
Oro's having a fun time, okay? A very fun
showing Oro Alien Stage. We've binged almost all of it. We have 2 songs left. We have Ouija and we have Karma left, and Oro will be fully knowledgeable on Alien Stage. So what are your thoughts on Alien Stage so far, Oro? How are you feeling?
Bangers, but goddamn.
We're literally just traumatizing Oro right now, and the funny part is, Oro, these are not technically all the songs. This is all the songs for Alien Stage, but that's not all their songs, the characters and the singers.
Yeah, they also have like their own like little mini songs too. This is just like the main Alien Stage storyline songs, basically.
Yeah, so Oro's having a fun time, as I told you.
That's why I was looking up the playlist on Spotify so that I could listen to my so I could put on my Crash Out Girl Boss playlist. I'm like, man, there's a lot of songs on here. These
are all, dude. It's a crazy been like what? It's been like 2 years of this or 3 years. I think
it's been like. Yeah, it's like it's like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, it's been like 2 or 3 years of that.
Karma, the last song, literally just came out like last month.
We Go came out in February on Valentine's Day, so I hope you enjoy this information as you watch this song. Okay?
Hell yeah.
This is the epiphany of don't ask Alien Stage fans what happened during Valentine's Day of 2025 as a note.
Yeah.
All right, chat, you're gonna be watching this with us for just a bit. It's only 2 more songs, I promise. So
yeah, it's only 2 songs. Look at you, baby bastard man.
Blushy baby bastard man.
Yeah.
I forgot. There you go.
So, Oro.
This isn't fun anymore.
There's still more.
Fuck.
Yeah, Mizi's going sicko mode right now. And you'll see her continue to go sicko mode in the next installment, Karma.
So
Thoughts?
I'm not having fun, but I want to cover that song.
Alien Stage. Never ask Alien Stage fans what happened on Valentine's Day 2025.
So real. So real,
so
dude.
now you've experienced Yuri trauma, yaoi trauma, and straight trauma.
And straight trauma. Yeah, they covered the whole spectrum.
All the bases, it's fine.
Like actually all the bases.
They said, okay, full representation. We'll have one lesbian couple, one gay couple, and one straight for the heads.
Also, if you didn't realize this, so this entire section is like the what if they actually lived like a normal life and they were able to like be free as humans.
Why I'm fucking crying.
And then it brings up the point that they would have gotten married. They would have been married.
Their gentle smiles with each other too. Like play that little bit.
I want to get off this ride.
No, we still got one more loop. One more loop to go through.
The only thing is, as soon as we're done with this, we have to start because this is 8 minutes long. So we have to. It's 5:40. We're going to be late. Oh, by the way,
this is basically covering our yap session.
Yes, this is covering our yap session. He keeps getting beat up.
Yeah, he does have a very punchable face. I love him, but he does.
Sua's voice.
Final taste of all the doomed love.
Man, they even had braces in this shit.
Yeah.
That's true torture right there.
They have to look perfect for stage.
Yep. My heart. All of the till we're alive truthers were right.
All the little hints that they did with the merch.
Mm-hmm. Well, because everybody's like, you guys are crazy. Like, we saw Till's dead. There's no way Till's still alive. And they were like, no, Till's alive. Trust me, he's still alive. And then the song came out and everyone was like, see, we weren't crazy. You called us delusional.
There's still a little bit more.
Me.
So Luca's back. It's been 7 years later since the tragedy that had happened. And she's still, and Mizzy's still on the run.
Yeah, they're hosting a museum to basically commemorate the event 7 years after. And they created like clone children based off of like the DNA of the contestants. That's why you saw those kids that have like the mix of all their features.
And here's the museum of all of the different things that were used, their costumes and everything. And a kid that looks like Mizzy and also Ivan. And we got Till 7 years later.
Baby, he lived.
And then that's the end for Alien Stage. Officially. Oh,
man.
Why do we decide to traumatize Oro literally for an hour before
funsies?
For funsies.
We had to suffer. We had to suffer, so we had to make Oro suffer. That's what friendship is.
Yeah, but y'all's suffering was drawn out over a long time. Mine was condensed in a fucking hour.
No, mine was at the start of the year. Also true. You don't have to wait for, like, what the fuck's happening next.
You didn't have to wait, like, an entire year to figure out that Till was still alive.
Yeah. Or, what's it called? Half a year, technically.
Yeah.
So, oh my grief. This truly is, the funnest of times, you know? But Yes, there is plenty of other songs, solos especially from them. There's also some of the couples covering other songs like that are shown, which also all of them are really good as a note. But each song and each kind of like round here all tell their own story, and there's just little bits and details that you can absolutely pull from it, like the way that Sua actively was giving Mizzy all the lines and everything, just enough points for Mizzy to live and not Sua. Sua
like,
knew that she couldn't live.
Rehearsing and mentally preparing herself to die, basically.
Pretty much. There's the saying that Sua knew that she could not live without Mizzy in the world, but Mizzy could live without Sua in the world, and so that's why Sua died. That's why Sua essentially gave her life up, so Mizzy lives. Ivan, same thing.
Yeah. And then like Vivinos and Cumin confirmed that basically what Till felt for Mizzy isn't actually love, it's more like idolization. Like he adored her as like an artistic muse, and he didn't kind of realize and that if he had more time and was in like a safer space, aka not the alien stage, he would have probably reciprocated Ivan's feelings for him.
Yeah.
And then Hyona's is because Luca had killed her brother like when they were very young, so there was this amount of like anger and regret. But the thing is that Hyuna still cared so much about Luca, and she essentially like hated herself for that, so she kept avoiding him. And it's like Luca doesn't know any better. He thought that he was like essentially playing more or less the same way he played with all the other clones that essentially he did eventually kill when he was younger. He doesn't know any better. He thinks that it's like everything's fine. But he loves wholeheartedly Hyuna, and Hyuna hates the fact that she still loves or cares enough about Luca, despite everything. Literally. And then Mizzy's like, hey, if I'm not getting a happy ending, no one's getting a goddamn happy ending, and literally tanks the rocket that was going to carry either the more clones or like more humans off of the planet to even have like a chance for humanity to survive. She decides, nah, fuck that noise, tanks the goddamn rocket, and that's why there was such a massive explosion here on the stage.
Yeah, she redirected the rocket to hit the alien stage.
Which, fair enough. Crash out, girl boss. You deserve it.
Yeah, that's what I said. She went sicko mode, man.
Crash out, girl boss. You deserve it.
Me and Indy at some point will start sending you all our favorite like covers of the singers singing this.
Please, I'm at work. I don't want to cry.
Oh my grief. And there is 1,000,000,001 comics and other things that do explain even further what's going on with everything, as a note.
Yeah, they have like comics.
They have a lot. They have a lot of content, but yeah, more or less everything is nice. And also, by the way, Till did sing Your Idol with a bunch of people.
Oh my god.
So that's a little silly funny. But yeah, no, that's Alien Stage. That is Alien Stage for you.
You're informed now.
You're now informed.
How's it feel to be a part of the circle?
But at what cost?
Yes.
A little bit of your sanity, but you'll enjoy the music as crash out songs.
I didn't have much left.
It's okay. You have more songs for your crash out list.
Yeah.
But yes, there is a lot, and I mean a lot of cover songs that they do. And a lot of them, in my opinion, are really good. And also individual solo songs that talk more about the character's feelings. Hyuna's third song, Chef's Kiss. I weep. I love it. It's so nice. It's so nice. Anyways, alright. We pretty much are, like, at the crash out era of we definitely need to start now. So let's go continue this, because we got quite a bit of stuff we need to cover. The last part of the argument, which will give me enough time to at least eat a little bit more work. And then
yeah, I gotta talk with myself.
The disaster that happens in the next section.
Indy's like, I lost all brain cells. I'm talking with myself now.
No, I meant like I had to talk to myself because this is
No,
all
I know,
me.
I know, I know.
And
I know, your 2 brain cells are on screen.
Your 2 brain cells are fighting now. Cracks knuckles. Anyways, Francesca's latest theory.
Fine, I accept your little explanation. That would make the storeroom the actual scene of the crime, yes? In which case, the murderer is someone connected to the auction. And if the photographer is to be believed, the victim was the auctioneer and the culprit was an attendee. The killer lay in wait for the victim in the storeroom where the exchange of illicit goods was to take place. Then they stabbed the victim in the chest with a piece of merchandise, the candelabrum. There, does that about sum it up? Because I won't be accepting any rebuttals.
I'm afraid you might have to. There's a serious hole in your testimony.
There is? I didn't spot any. Good thing you're the one in charge here, Mr. Edgeworth. All right then, time to fight back. You have to win this for us.
And I will. Time to take Francesca's testimony to task.
We are going to press on the 4th statement, so we need you to reread that when I get there. I hate that I can't just speed run through this by pressing the clicker. There you go. We see this line?
The killer laid in wait for the victim in the storeroom where the exchange of illicit goods was to take place.
Hold it!
How exactly did they manage that, may I ask? Miss Hart was in the storeroom too, remember?
Objection!
Yes, hiding someplace. And if you've seen the storeroom yourself, you'll know that there are plenty of other places to hide too.
You're saying the killer was hiding out of sight while they awaited the victim's arrival.
I believe we can reasonably assume that the murder took place after the auction had concluded. After all, the victim was the auctioneer herself. She would have surely had needed to be present throughout the proceedings.
She thinks it happened afterward? Would you mind adding that statement to your testimony, Francesca?
You think whenever Edgeworth says that, Francesca just mentally goes, shit!
I think that's everybody. I don't think Francesca says it though, specifically. Can you see this line?
I believe we can reasonably assume that the murder took place after the auction had concluded.
Objection!
It seems you're one step behind yet again, Francesca.
How so?
The auctioneer was not in fact the victim, and I can prove it. This is the statement Miss Hart gave us.
Well, if she made it, then it's not worth the air she used to say it.
I done told ya, I'm a journalist, dang nabbit. My word is youch!
Did I ask you to open your mouth?
Double youch!
Objection!
Calm down and listen for a second, Francesca. Miss Hart witnessed at least some of the events surrounding the murder. She confirmed that the auction continued even after the murder had occurred.
You bet it did. Went right on like nothing had happened at all.
How would that have been possible without an auctioneer? It wouldn't. So you see. The victim couldn't have been the auctioneer. She was one of the attendees.
No!
As I've been saying since the start, there's no way Kay can be the murderer. Because she had been pushed down the hatch by her assailant and knocked unconscious by that time. So then, who was the victim really?
Me, because I cried during Alien Stage. I mean, right. Well, if the action carried on after the murder...
The victim must not have been the auctioneer, but an attendee.
That's enough.
I know that sound all too well.
Oh god, not this bitch again!
Who you calling a bitch? She's like, you're fired.
You can't hurt me, I'm a fuck, I forgot what I was.
Attorney?
Looks at this card, attorney!
Order in the courtroom. All rise for the chairman.
Oh god, not this idiot again!
Now you're actually fired.
Oh, you can't fire me, I quit!
Okay, well then you're not getting severance.
Yeah, you're not getting severance. Oh, there's no need for all the pomp and circumstance, Verity. Please, everyone, feel free to call me Celsius. Yes, that'll do nicely.
Like the energy drink?
All right, Celsius, what are you doing here? Why am... Okay. Oh, I just stopped by to see how my bone-headed boy was getting along.
He's bullying his own son, dude.
I mean, fair enough.
No, feel bad
he's
for
a
him.
baby.
He's a kid.
He obviously just doesn't know any better, and clearly everybody's kind of been coddling him. Otherwise, he would have grown better. So it's more the adults around him that are making him who he is.
I mean, honestly, look at the way his dad treats him. Like, you think he would know anything despite the fact that his dad is the, like, chairman of the prosecutorial? Like, hello? Mm-hmm. You would think he would know, but, like, his dad's not teaching him shit. He's like, nah, he's just an idiot. Okay, teach him! Anyways.
They say there are all sorts of families, but I'm not sure these two are what they meant.
I thought I might need to light a fire under this investigation, but it seems not. The suspect everyone's searching high and low for is right back here where we started. Men, detain the suspect immediately.
Wait, Miss Faraday is innocent.
Shut your meddling mouth! You're becoming something of a problem, Miles, my boy. I thought I told you. The committee wants this matter cleared up as soon as possible. It's a matter of trust. We can't have our organization be seen to drag its feet. It's bad for us, and it's bad for me, too. Personally, sorry, it must be my age. Your unlawful investigation ends here, and it will not be permitted to resume. In case you have forgotten, you are no longer a prosecutor. You have no authority here. And what's
you have no attorney here.
You have no attorney. Fender walking away quietly. Yeah, I just got fired. And what's more, there is the matter of you aiding and abetting a suspect. She's right, of course, as always. You really are a godsend, Verity.
Everything I do knowingly. If you wish to prosecute me for it, be my guest, but know this. We have uncovered a new suspect. This person here. Miss Faraday was attacked by this
Overruled! You can stop right there, Miles Edgeworth. The raincoat in your picture was discovered nearby a short while ago. The victim's blood was found on the hood, along with some cherry blossom petals.
Cherry blossom petals? Like the ones on the roof?
Yes, they were stuck to the edges of the bloodstains, probably due to the blood bearing fresh at the time. The results came back already, my boy, so there's no mistaking it. The person in your picture is the victim, Miss Rosie Ringer.
What?
The raincoat data has been jotted down in the organizer.
No! This completely undermines our entire case! All of our assumptions were based on the person in the red raincoat being the killer. But if they were the victim instead, then Kay remains at the top of the suspect list.
Miss Faraday, you testified to having encountered a person in a red raincoat up on the roof, correct?
Yes, I did.
We now know that that person was the murder victim, and you are the only person we know of who came into contact with her. Since one of you wound up dead, I think we all know how that encounter went.
Objection!
No, Kay was attacked by that person. She's the victim here, not the aggressor.
Overruled. Overruled. As far as I recall, we have yet to see any evidence that proves she was attacked as you claim. And even if such proof existed, Miss Ringer could simply have acted in self-defense.
You can't just jump to conclusions like that. Kay is innocent.
But I'm not.
Kay, stop.
Hey,
Stop it.
Kai! I'm not innocent. I don't want to believe it, but I remembered something. Hearing about the raincoat brought it back. It's just a flash, but I remember what I saw now. Right when it happened. The murder, it was me. I remember looking down, and the person in the red raincoat was on the ground.
Hey, that doesn't mean you murdered him.
It was me, Mr. Edgeworth. It was me all along.
Kay, no, it
Hey,
wasn't
just
you.
because you shove somebody on the ground does not mean you kill them.
I'm the murderer. I'm the murderer.
No, you're not. You can't be.
Then what am I? Why do I have a memory like that? They were on the floor in front of me. There was a pool of blood. Why was I just standing there? Why didn't I do something? I know why. It's because I was the killer.
Enough. This court recognizes the legitimacy of the accused's memories.
What? But you said you didn't believe her like 5 minutes ago.
Well, that was because she
Overruled.
wasn't saying what I wanted to hear her say.
Exactly. I commend you on your bravery, Miss Faraday, and it will not go unrewarded. Praise be to the goddess of justice for her many blessings.
Objection!
As an official representative of Interpol, I hereby request that the suspect be
Overruled. We don't have time for this. We must arrest Carrie Faraday this instant.
How dare you take that tone with me?
I'm older than you.
This is a gross overreach of authority. I demand that you give us more time to investigate. You say my investigation's unlawful? What could be more unlawful than this?
Unfortunately, you no longer speak for the law. Indeed, you don't, but I do. And while I can't help but be moved by your dedication to your friend, I have to agree with Verity. Speaking of the law, it seems there is one other we must arrest. Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Miles, Miles, Miles.
What are you talking about? Mr. Edgeworth was just doing his job. He didn't do anything wrong.
He wasn't doing squat. By which I mean to say, unfortunately, Miles is no longer serving in any kind of official capacity. You went too far this time, Mr. Edgeworth. You conducted an unlawful investigation. Worse, you aided and abetted the flight of a suspect. You are no longer even an ex-prosecutor. You are a criminal, nothing more. Oh, that reminds me. There was supposed to be a hearing today, wasn't there? Concerning your conduct? I'll make sure it's officially rescheduled for tomorrow. Although, I fear I already know the outcome. Look at this as an opportunity to reflect on your actions, Miles. A chance to really think long and hard.
You know what else is long and hard?
This court. That's what it is. Anyways, this court is adjourned. This gavel, actually. When I smack it onto your head, bonk. Dun 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 dun. So yeah, Miles is also getting arrested. Woo!
Damn, that's crazy.
We're starting in the jail cell again.
Buddies! Bug buddies!
Bug buddies. But yes, I will start the 3-minute ad break right now, so we can. Since this is a good place to take that ad break, and I'm gonna go quickly get more water because I've finished it from
Get
spicy
more
noodles.
water because I drank all of mine because I fucking cried it all out.
All right, we'll be taking a quick 3-minute ad break, real quick, and we'll come back to start the end part 1 of case 4.
Yay!
So,
Baby.
1 chicken.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
You alive? You okay?
Barely. Good.
He's okay. He's okay.
It's not okay.
He's okay. He's okay. It'll all be
I
daijoubu.
got Wawa, and I'm using my old Wawa, so it feels like I'm drinking out of a sippy cup, and it's my emotional support water bottle.
Mm.
Ugh.
It'll be daijoubu, daijoubu. Go stretch.
Stretch.
Yeah, I got plenty of water too. Other Mooney sent me a rig work in progress for my model child, and it looks so cute.
Yo.
Yeah. Yeah, she's looking so good. Here, I'll post it in the Ace Attorneys. It looks so good. Mm-hmm.
Good.
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 Good. Look at her.
Look at her.
Look at her.
Look at her.
She's just excited to be here.
God, I gotta dust off live duty. It's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
Good.
They did such a good job with it already.
Trying to emotionally recover.
She's healing you.
Please. I need it.
Oka, come back. You missed an emotional breakdown? Yes, you missed several.
Yeah.
You missed several.
I've cried like 3 times already, and it's not because of Ace Attorney.
Yeah, we watched Alien Stage earlier. We were
Yeah.
showing Oro Alien Stage for the very first time.
Ugh. Banger songs, but at what cost?
Teehee.
Not Teehee!
Teehee. You know, as a little treat, you gotta have a little emotional damage as a treat. That's how you remember
No,
you're
I
still
already
alive.
have enough. I don't need more.
As a treat, you know? As a bonus. You like bonuses, right? A little extra freebies?
Not those.
I don't understand. Ah. Nice and hydrated. Oka, where are you? Oka. Oka, come back.
Is this our sign to burn the place down?
Yeah, can we start getting some
little bit of arson as a treat. A little bit of arson as a treat.
You guys want to spam the
I deserve it.
Sunchu?
I deserve it. A little bit of
you know.
arson as a treat.
Yeah, can we get some chaos emotes in here?
Yeah. Damien participating in the arson.
Arson. Yeah, I say all that, but I unfortunately am not able to sub, so I don't have that emote. So unfortunately, I can't post the emotes. So you guys just have to post double of them for me.
Here, I'll post more. A little bit of
just post double of that emote for me. There you go. Welcome in, Mike. We're waiting for Oka to come back. Feel free to set the chat on fire. More emotes. Yeah. I want to see the chat burn.
A little treat.
Yes.
A little treat. Something to take the edge off.
You know, I've been really craving s'mores.
Oh?
Yeah. And just like seeing like the fire behind Sunshoe, that's like perfect marshmallow roasting fire.
Fair enough. Fair.
I'm so good at roasting marshmallows, dude. I can get them like perfectly golden brown. I've keenly honed in my technique on toasting marshmallows so they're like fully ooey gooey on the inside, and perfectly golden toasty brown on the outside.
I haven't roasted marshmallows in a hot minute.
Yeah. It's so much fun. When in a pinch, you can do it over a gas stove, which I have a gas stove, but the smoky flavor from the fire really does add extra oomph to the flavor. You like them burnt, yeah. Sometimes if I'm lazy, I'll just fucking burn it.
You gotta get the Maillard reaction, my dude.
Yeah, the Maillard reaction really is what sets it apart. S'mores are not like a thing over here. Ever since I was a kid, I want to go camping just to try them. You should try it. It's so classic. Oh my gosh. Every time I would have like a bonfire, because like our dorm, there was like one of the dorms had like a bonfire that they would host like every weekend. All you need is fire, marshmallows, and a stick. Is fire illegal? Well, you also need graham crackers and chocolate. It's not a s'more if it's just the marshmallows. That's just a marshmallow. Also, Oka's coming, had to bring in a new gallon of water. That's what she said. Okay, so she's getting water.
Okay.
I thought s'mores were, yeah, crackers, chocolate, and marshmallow. Yeah. Otherwise, you're just roasting marshmallows, which is fine too. I do enjoy a good roasted marshmallow, but you gotta put that shit between 2 graham crackers and the piece of chocolate. I like the cinnamon sugar graham crackers, the honey cinnamon sugar graham crackers. Those are the best ones because like that cinnamon sugar crunchy top, just it makes it even better with the texture whenever you're eating it. It's so good. Yeah, I've just been craving s'mores and pumpkin spice latte and hot chocolate. Now that it's like no longer 80 degrees outside, I'm just like, okay, it's fall now. It's fall season.
I know.
My
Bro,
brain's already
I
switched
can't
over.
believe I actually walked out and I'm like, oh, it's a little chilly.
What the fuck's happening in chat?
We're talking about s'mores.
It was a little tree, okay?
Yeah.
Were you causing an arson in my forest again?
Okay,
Yeah,
I deserved
we
a
really
little
wanted
treat.
marshmallows.
I deserved a little treat.
Chat, what is
Am
this?
I wrong? Am I wrong?
You're allowed a little treat. I don't think burning my goddamn forest.
But that's a little treat. Who doesn't like a little arson every now and then?
Oh my lord. So the reason why it took me so long, by the way, is because I went downstairs and so I have like this machine, like this water filter machine, right? It ran out of water. So I was like, okay, I have to go grab the gallon. So I literally went all the way into the garage, picked up a gallon of water, like an entire tank, and I am Stronka. My sister always looks at me every time I does it, and she's like, "Okay, Miss Strong, like what the heck are you doing?" I'm like, I mean, I need water, so what am I gonna do? I'm burning. I had spicy noodles, so I had to pick it up and drag it all the way to the machine, replace it and everything, and then actually fill up my water. So I had to do that. Stwonka. We have Stwonka in the house.
You were taking too long, so I told chat to set the chat on fire so we could roast marshmallows.
Yes, I see now entirely. Speaking of which, funny enough, wait, where is it? There was a poll. Okay, so someone made a poll in the Aether Hunts for Final Fantasy XIV's Discord server, right? And this is related, I promise. It says, which level of marshmallow toastiness do you enjoy the most? The statements or the choices are raw, lightly brown, golden brown, a little burnt, just straight up charcoal, carbonized AF. So 1, where would you place it? And 2, where do you think the votes are lying in?
I mean, I would personally vote golden brown, but I'm sure a lot of them pick charcoal AF.
Oro?
I would say charcoal, yeah. Knowing people, yeah, it's charcoal.
There was 123 votes as a note, okay? 7% went into raw.
I like my marshmallows
Raw. And then someone asked that. They're like, who the fuck picked raw, dude? 15% was a lightly brown. 46% was golden brown. 27% was a little burnt. And 7% was charcoal.
Damn, that's crazy.
So 7 went raw and 7 went charcoal. Holds up both options. I wonder.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Perfectly balanced as
For
all
real.
things should be. So yes, that's very silly.
I mean, if you think about it, if you eat a raw marshmallow
It's
and
just
a charcoal marshmallow simultaneously, don't they
They
like
can't-
cancel
yeah,
each
they
other out
cancel
to
each
make the
other out.
perfect the perfect marshmallow?
You know what? I'd agree to that. That logic, that makes sense. My family always
said, yeah. Sorry,
my family always said eating burnt marshmallows was going to give me cancer. I asked them, what doesn't these days? Yeah.
That's a mood.
You shouldn't eat too much
Well,
charcoal,
apparently
but a
we
little
all
bit
have-
fine.
Apparently, we all have like a spoonful of microplastics somewhere in our brain. So, I mean, eat that burnt marshmallow if you want.
Oh my
Who's
God,
gonna
did
fucking
you-
stop you?
Did you hear about the whole situation with bees, by the way, regarding that?
What?
So they've been finding like microplastics in bees, like their brains, to the point where they don't know how to pollinate anymore. And that's severely bad.
Uh-oh.
Like
Yeah, I
as-
learned
Yeah,
that
I
from the
can
bee movie.
believe
That's
it.
really bad.
and
Yeah.
they like even with like beekeepers and people like trained for this, they're trying to teach them. It's so bad that they are forgetting within a day. They like even with training them, they are just forgetting it within a day because of this.
Is that why my memory is so shitty?
Honestly, that's
I'm sure
probably
there's a
why
lot of
all of our
contributing
memories are
factors,
so
but-
shitty.
It's because of the Polly Pocket clothes I chewed on when I was 5
Oh
years
my
old.
They had such a nice chewy texture.
They
to them.
did. I
They were
fucking
just like
man.
perfectly chewy. Of course, I
Chewing
wanted
gum
to on the
does
Polly
not
Pocket
hit the
clothes.
same. Chewing gum does not hit the same.
It doesn't. It really doesn't. Though I did also used to chew gum to the point where it would like break up and dissolve in my mouth. Did
Oh,
you guys
yeah.
ever do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I mentioned that
Aw.
before, and everybody's like, "What the fuck, Dare?" No, nobody's ever done like, no, I like.
Where
Like, that's
really
so
don't, guys, I
gross. And I'm
swear.
like, no, I just chewed on the same piece of gum for like
ever.
for like 8 hours straight, and then it just like dissolves. After a certain point, it just it immediately just breaks apart.
No, literally.
And
Also,
you-
that would
and then you become like sad.
Oh, the bees are in trouble again. I thought we fixed this. We fixed the bee epidemic of like not having any more bees. There's bees. They're just not good bees because there's so much. I don't
remember.
I don't remember why this is happening, but there's like either there's so many chemicals or something in regards to the fact that bees are literally just they don't have the memory or capability to remember how to pollinate anymore. That's really bad. And yeah, we're gonna be suffering for a hot while with that, you know? So rough times.
That's fine. At this point, I'm rooting for mutually assured destruction.
That's all we can do at this point, I think.
Yeah.
But you know what? No matter what, there may be microplastics in my body, but you know what else in there? Love,
Hard.
joy,
For
whimsy.
real.
They will take care of the microplastics.
I didn't tell you guys. So
Uh-huh.
I have a fountain pen, right? And I had to
Yes.
buy new
Mhm.
ink for it. Well, I was like, oh, I got this pretty blue ink. The pretty blue ink has sparkles in it. And nobody at work has noticed until I was sketching something out for my boss today. And I was like drawing with my fountain pen as I always do. And then he's like, hold up. And I was like, oh, do you have an idea? And he's like, is there fucking glitter in your fountain pen? And I'm like, tee hee.
It took you
I'm
this
like, how-
long to notice.
I was texting my friend. I was like, how else am I supposed to bring joy and whimsy to a male-dominated field?
Exactly. You have to be the
Also,
outlier.
in a way, it's like your own watermark for showing what work
I
you've
know.
done.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Nobody
you're
can
doing
lie
it
and
with
say
blue
you did
ink.
things. Yeah.
It's very subtle. It wasn't because it's like it's very subtle sparkles, and it wasn't until I like tilted the page to show him that I guess the light bounced off a certain way, and he's like, "Hold up, what the fuck?"
That's the
Because
best
I know
one.
also because I work with a bunch of men, I purposely just brought a pink pen to work. So then that way I'm the only person in the office who writes with pink pen.
You're
I'm
like the
"Let's
Elle Woods
go."
of the office.
And nobody can get mad at me because I'm just a girl.
I'm just a girl.
I'm just the girl in the world.
No, friends, we cannot give up. We must outlive our haters. Also very true.
Hold on,
Alrighty.
let me
Crack
catch a square for
Snuckles.
y'all real quick.
We're back in the same goddamn cell, by the way.
God damn it.
Probably.
I'm coming home, sweetie.
I'm back in the fucking building! April 6th, detention center holding cell.
Is that hole still there?
It would be
Never
really
thought I'd spend
funny.
another night in here again. Yeah, it would be really funny. And they stripped me of all the evidence, so we painstakingly gathered. Oh my god, they stripped me. What will my husband think? Even if they did let me keep Kei's Yatagarasu pin.
You know for a fact that, like, if Edgeworth willingly told Phoenix what happened, Phoenix would be rushing down here.
Yeah.
But the reality
Yeah.
is, Gumshoe is the one who would probably tell Phoenix the same way Gumshoe told Phoenix the first time Edgeworth went to jail. So, like, where the hell's Phoenix? Phoenix should be banging on the door being like, where are you? Why are you here again? Oh, wait, did you say that line? Oops.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I did. I can't help but worry about her. They better be treating her well. And she's literally got amnesia and she's fucked up, dude.
The murder! It was me! I remember looking down, and the person in the red raincoat was on the ground. It was me, Mr. Edgeworth. It was me all along. I'm the murderer. I'm the murderer.
I love her yelling this, by the way, in the goddamn, like, courtroom.
Yeah.
Like, oh my lord, honey.
And you're in front of witnesses, and you're like, "Ah, okay, sweet summer child."
Come on, let's go. You've got a visitor. Is it my husband?
A visitor. Who?
Somebody by the name of Dick Gumshoe. Want me to send him away?
No.
No. No, I'm not sure what to even say to him.
April 6th, detention center, visitor's room. Again. Wait there. Click.
Yeah, I'm used to this. They're leaving me unsupervised?
Hold on. Me looking, no, oh, me. Forgive the intrusion.
You don't look like Gumshoe. Judge Gavel!
Please, Mr. Edgeworth, take a seat.
What are you doing here? I was told it was Dick Gumshoe.
I imagine you wouldn't come if you knew it was me.
What could she possibly want from me now? I suppose I better find out.
Hi. You may not be aware of this, but you are only permitted to meet with specially approved visitors.
And Dick Gumshoe isn't one of them?
I'm supposed to be treated like a dangerous criminal, am I? I suppose my reputation is rather plummeted.
It has indeed. For you, of course, and your friends. This is the reason why your husband is not allowed here, by the way. That attorney and the other girl were raising quite the fuss earlier.
I knew my husband wouldn't let this slide. Oh, damn. The other attorney. Never mind. Fender and Emma.
I saw them launch some extremely heated words at one of the guards.
No, you didn't.
You may thank the goddess in that regard, for even she is too busy to deal with each and every infraction. They will not be punished for their bad behavior. Do not worry.
Did you come here just to chit-chat with me? You must have a lot of time on your hands.
Oh, speaking of which, Miss Von Karma is continuing the investigation where you left off. I just thought you would like to know. I figured you would be worried about how they were all doing.
I hate to admit it, but she read me like a book.
Your motive.
Let's cut to the chase, Your Honor. Why are you really here?
I'm here simply to talk, nothing more. There's something I wish to know about you.
Me?
Yes, who else? Objectively speaking, you are highly intelligent and quick-witted, and a born prosecutor at that.
Please, Judge Gavel, your sarcastic praise is but salt in my wounds.
But I sincerely mean every word, Mr. Edgeworth, and it is why I fail to understand you. Take this latest case, for example. You were up against the very committee itself. You had no hope of succeeding. Even a child could have seen that, and yet...
I don't imagine the old me would have ever been so reckless. The old me had power, and because of that, I thought that justice was always on my side. Just as you and the committee believe now. But a certain person changed my mind. My husband. He made me reckon with my selfish and skewed sense of justice. And once the scales had fallen from my eyes, I began to look at people differently. I saw that I was only able to be an effective prosecutor thanks to the efforts of those around me. Detective Gumshoe, the many investigative officers of the force, and even Kay. It changed me. The degree to which it changed me still surprises me to this day.
Damien said, Edgeworth be like, I'd go back to my old ways, but my husband would actively kill me.
Yeah. I love his relationship with Phoenix so much, man.
I love that he still is constantly thinking and talking about him, and like how much it really has changed him, what had happened, like how Phoenix really helped him, you know? And it only adds to it after game 3, when Phoenix gets really injured, so Edgeworth actually takes on the case for Phoenix instead. Like,
this is why they're husbands.
That's why they're husbands.
You can't convince me otherwise.
Nobody can. Literally, even the game can't, because they literally say, or they literally have given wedding ring merchandise between them.
Merchandise.
There's no.
Of them. Like, come on.
When am I getting the Miles Edgeworth Phoenix Wright wedding rings? God help. I see. Thank you. I feel that perhaps I understand you a little bit better now.
You understand me? I highly doubt it. Someone who's so focused on forcing their idea of justice onto others can't possibly see what I see.
Is that so? Is that what you truly believe? I will say one thing. This has been a very interesting conversation. That is all. Before I go, there is one remaining matter. I was asked to inform you that the date of your hearing has been confirmed. It will be held today in the trial chamber. The committee sends its warmest regards.
If that's all you had to tell me, you could have just sent me an email.
And entrust the goddess's words to another? That wouldn't do now, would it? Until then, Mr. Edgeworth, I'll see you again very shortly. I'll give your husband your regards. April 6th, detention center, holding cell. Well, anyways, we are literally stuck here for like a hot second, so we gotta inspect a couple of things.
Not the toilet.
There's a note on the wall next to the toilet. Sorry, we're currently out of toilet paper.
Insane.
Oh my god. This is a nightmare.
Please make the necessary mental preparations before using the toilet.
Mental preparations.
What sort of mental preparations can one even make? Brother, I'm using your fucking sign as toilet paper. I don't care.
I know, right?
There's a menu here on the table. Seems that detainees are able to pay to have their meals brought to their cells. What looks good? Spaghetti and mac and cheese lunch. Add linguine for only $1. That is 3 different types of noodles. Basmati and brown rice special. That's 2 types of, 3 types only for a limited time. Only add regular white rice and no extra cost. 3 types of rice. It's probably for the best that I'm not very hungry. A very basic bed. I can't say it was very comfortable to sleep on, however. I imagine Detective Gumshoe would sleep soundly on it nevertheless, loudly snoring all the while. I suppose we'll probably never get to work together again. But I don't have any regrets about the bed I've made. I'll go ahead and lie in it, and follow my own path to the end.
Okay, those are not the bars. Those are the bars.
There's a poster in the corridor outside. I regret to announce that due to the warden's arrest, the Die of Destiny game will be discontinued. Inmates will no longer need to roll a die every morning to determine their meals for the day. Jesus Christ.
What kind of prison is this? I'm pretty sure it's violating several Geneva conventions.
We wholeheartedly apologize to those who are looking forward to their daily casting of the die. Did anyone really need an apology for the cessation of such a ridiculous idea in the first place?
I guess.
Do I have another visitor? Kay!
Oh,
Thank goodness you seem alright. It's a load off my mind.
Ah, such a heartwarming scene. It's enough to make a grown man cry. Anyways, enough crying.
But you're still not your usual cheery... I mean, you have to stay positive, Kay. You didn't do anything wrong. In fact, I guarantee you didn't.
no, you have to let it go. I'm the murderer. I know that now.
But you're not. You can't be. Why don't you have any faith in yourself?
How can I, Mr. Edgeworth? When there's no me left to believe in.
None at all? I don't think that's true. Before you lost your memory, we spent quite a bit of time together. And I dare say you left quite the impression on me. So you see, there's still plenty of you left. That's why I believe so much in your innocence and why you should believe in yourself too.
Thank you. But I can't. It would just cause more pain for the both of us.
Girl, I'm already locked up. What more do you think is gonna happen?
Please, you have to forget her. Forget that Kay. She's gone.
Kay, no!
Anyways, it's now just you and me, bucko. You remind me of my younger self, you know. So noble, so bold.
I like how as soon as Kay leaves, he like cracks knuckles and he's like, alright.
This is the justice you and the committee stand for?
Definitely not villain energy.
Justice. I suppose you can call it that.
What is he up to? Why is he going to such lengths to control everything? I can't shake the feeling that something's very wrong here. Is there some hidden agenda at play?
Thank you. Sorry.
Ugh, this is no time to second guess myself. If I'm gonna figure out what it is, it's now or never.
Well then, my boy, I suppose I should be...
Wait. Why is the chairman so intent on seeing Kay charged with this murder? It doesn't make any sense. There must be some rhyme or reason to this madness.
Come now, Miles. I'm a busy, important man. I can't be wasting my precious time talking to you.
The only way out of our current predicament is through Chairman Winner. There's so much to ask and so little time. Let's start by trying to find out why he rushed to have Kay arrested so quickly. I just can't let this happen. If I'm getting answers, it's the last thing I do.
Mind chess! Commands! Why the rush to arrest
You're
Kay?
going a little robotic.
Okay,
Oh.
no, it's not just okay.
Why?
I don't know.
I
You
don't
just
know.
are. You're getting a little robotic. It's just you, though.
Arrest me?
Yeah. Oro sounds fine.
Yeah,
I'm-
Oka sounds roboty on my end.
I'm seeing my
Oh.
Discord crash every time I'm talking.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Is it Chrome?
I don't think so. I will...
What's the Discord app?
It's just the app. My OBS is fine. Like, entirely
Oh,
fine.
you don't have Chrome up in the background or anything?
I do. Give me a second. I will take it off. I was working on a little
Oh, you're fine now.
birthday message. No,
Yeah.
I'm still seeing
There
my stuff go down.
Yeah, but you sound fine now.
You're fine now.
Okay.
Yeah. Why were you so keen to push through Kay's arrest? I've yet to hear a satisfactory explanation.
An explanation? I'm not entirely sure what you mean.
Don't give me that. You know exactly what I mean.
Tut tut. I advise you to moderate your tone, dear boy. Need I remind you of your position? Bye time.
Hold on. He'll light it. Give him a second.
And suppose we did let your friend go free. What then,
What do you mean, what then?
think how that would look, my boy. And who would have to take the blame? Me. That's who. Bye time. You're right to keep your mouth shut. That way, you won't say anything foolish.
Sorry, but I can't stay silent forever. Not while Kay's innocence is still in doubt.
You're breaking my heart. Just look at this flood of tears spilling out. Please, just leave it alone, will you? Things were coming along nicely until you interfered. Coming along nicely?
Oh, you're back.
You're
to roboting.
roboting again. Coming along nicely. That's a pretty strange way of putting it.
1 second. I'm gonna close Chrome for the most part. I'm hoping it's just Discord jockey being stupid. It looks like things are stable.
Yeah, you sound good now.
Remy, the IT support has arrived.
Yeah, she's here to
Remy,
help.
please assist.
Ow, baby. Ow, that's my sock.
Can you say this line again then?
Coming along nicely. That's a pretty strange way of putting it. It's almost as if you wanted Kay's arrest to happen. It certainly doesn't sound like the statement of an impartial representative of the law.
I didn't need that pawn. You think so? Well, that wasn't my intention. Has it occurred to you that you might just be overthinking things a little?
Chairman Winter certainly knows how to dodge a question. But it doesn't change the fact that serious doubts remain concerning Kay's arrest. Next, we'll need to press him on whether he believes the investigation was sufficient. You can't allow any of his statements to go unexamined, no matter how trivial they may seem. One of them may just give us the breakthrough we need.
You were the one calling the shots, weren't you?
You can only say your investigation was sufficient. And you're the one who called all the shots, weren't you? Including the decision to have Kay arrested.
Oh ho ho. I'm afraid I'm nowhere near as influential as you think, dear boy.
You're the chairman of the committee. It doesn't get much more influential than that. Not that I care about such things.
You wound me. It's enough to drive an old man to tears.
You'll have to forgive me. I'm not the deferential type.
Well, if you're going to insist on being so blunt, then I'm afraid you won't be seeing your prosecutor's badge again anytime soon. I don't need that badge anyway.
Yeah. Let me make something clear once and for all. That badge isn't the be-all, end-all for me. Far from it. I'm not concerned with tiles or rolls. Even you must understand that much.
So young. So very young. A word of advice, Miles, from somebody who's been around the block. You're hopelessly naive, my boy. Idiotically so.
Well, that certainly got under his skin. He might be less guarded in his answers while he's in this state. Now's my chance.
How much time did you spend investigating?
How much time was spent on your investigation altogether?
My, you really don't give up, do you? But even my patience has its limits, you know.
What a coincidence, so does mine. Now answer the question. Do you believe that your investigation was sufficient or not?
The youth these days are wont to be reckless. Makes me want to put you in your place. You're going to regret that, my boy. Whoosh. Bye time. Well, well, maybe you do know your place after all. What's the matter? Scared? Oh.
Hardly. I was just thinking about how best to proceed. Getting answers from the elderly requires sensitivity. They can get quite emotional after all.
You have no common sense whatsoever, do you? Don't you understand? Your fate rests in my hands.
You just got called old, dude. Also, sorry for my mic. Remy's pushing it away.
Bye time.
Remy, bring it back, Remy.
It's okay. Remy can take the mic for a little bit. Let's say you do manage to get some answers from me. There's nothing you can do with them, so why not give it up, dear boy?
No.
And why not?
It's simple. Because I'm not about to let the truth escape me.
Interesting. I think I'm beginning to see what makes you tick. But what you're doing is pointless. Tragically and miserably pointless. Please, just give up. She's guilty. The decision has been made. The decision has been made already.
Once again, your choice of words intrigues me. It's almost as if Kay's guilt has already been determined before her arrest.
What are you trying to imply?
What are you trying to imply?
That you plan to
That
have
you
her
plan
arrested.
to have her arrested?
Yes.
I'm implying that things haven't gone as they normally should. In fact, everything has proceeded as if Kay's arrest was the end goal right from the very start. Well, Chairman Winner, was it?
Boom goes the dynamite. That's certainly an intriguing theory. But it's also a complete work of fiction, and I'm afraid I don't have time for such flights of fancy. I think it's time we brought this shabby little farce to an end, don't you?
No! He's trying to make his escape!
He could just walk away. Edgeworth is stuck in the goddamn bars, like...
What are you gonna do, run after him? No, answer my question, damn you!
Literally.
We must confirm the legality of Kay's arrest before he slips away. It's faint, but the truth is finally beginning to emerge. I'm not about to let this opportunity pass me by.
I still have questions.
Wait, we're not done yet.
I'm tired of all this talking, so make it brief, will you? What grounds do you have?
Based on everything I heard from you so far, it's clear that Kay's arrest is entirely unfounded.
Yes, I think we're all familiar with this particular refrain of yours by now. But I'm afraid it doesn't matter either way. You don't have what it takes to secure her release anyhow.
How dare you take this so lightly as a man of the law?
My, aren't you a little rude boy? But my fuse is only so long. Bye time. Honestly speaking, I don't have the time to waste on every last question you can dream up. I have certain responsibilities to tend to, such as taking care of my cat named Remy. You know, I really am quite the busy man.
Well, Remy is kind of throwing herself out there, and her claws are getting stuck on a bunch of stuff.
Oh no.
So that means it's time for her nail trim.
Remy,
you're gonna hate me.
instantaneous fear.
I know.
Or are you just pretending to be busy,
That's an awful thing to say to a fragile old man. I work harder than I should at my age. I ask you, my boy, what could I even hope to accomplish by putting up such a pretense? You're hoping to avoid talking about the case.
You obviously don't want to talk about the case anymore. That's why you're so keen to get out of this conversation, isn't it?
It's just so tragic, it really is, that you would suspect me of such things.
It's not a suspicion, it's certainty. There were no clear grounds on which to base Kay's arrest for a start.
Now, my boy, let's not get carried away. There was plenty of evidence to support our case. The mask, the letter, the corsage, these were all in her possession. And of course, her confession. More than enough to prove her guilt, I'd say.
But those are...
What's the matter? Struggling to come up with a way to explain everything away? My time. Well, there we have it. Your silence speaks volumes.
It's true I can't count your argument right now.
Indy?
Oh, but you did let something valuable slip. Sorry, I was internal dialogue, so I read it in my head.
It's so real! And then chat's like, yes, nod.
To be fair, he isn't saying that out loud, so if anything, I was just making it more accurate.
Yeah, you're making it accurate, that's the funny.
A suspiciously detailed knowledge of the evidence against Kay. He rattled off that list like he knew it inside and out. I think that might prove to be a valuable clue.
I still have questions. Again.
Wait, we're not done yet.
I'm tired of all this talking, man. Make it brief, will you? Who gave the order?
Who gave the order? Who decided that Kay should be arrested?
You know, I can't seem to remember. Don't ever get old, Miles, my boy. It wreaks havoc on your memory.
Time to deploy my clue.
Remembered all the evidence pretty well.
Yeah. I appreciate it if you stop playing the old man card. You remember the details of the evidence against Kay pretty clearly. Perhaps if your memory didn't fail you only when it was convenient, I'd be more inclined to believe you. So let me ask you again. Who gave the order for Kay's arrest?
You're a sharp one, I'll give you that. My son could learn a thing or two from you. If he wasn't such an incurable numbskull, that is. It's a tragedy, really.
I don't want to hear about your son. I want to know who authorized the arrest.
You're very mean. You know that, don't you? The arrest, you say? I believe the order was given by... you, of course.
Come now, Chairman Winner. We both know it was you.
Alright, you got me. You make it sound like it was somehow a bad thing, though. But I have a reputation to uphold, so I guess I'd better clear up this little misunderstanding. I'll entertain your questions for a few more minutes. Let's see if I can't put your mind at ease.
The key thing to do right now. is punch him through the bars.
I mean, real?
I mean, is to establish how intimately he knows the details of the case. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, exactly.
I just have to ask the right questions.
Last one.
The end game is at hand. We're but a few moves away from the truth.
You seem to know an awful lot about the case.
You seem to know the case quite in some detail.
I know about lots of things, my boy. I'm just smart like that.
Too bad the same can't be said about the way you handled Kay's arrest.
I'm burning up more of your papers. Bye time. I'm a very busy man. Do try to remember that I can bring this little chat to an end whenever I so choose. I can walk away, Edgeworth.
It's only taking so long because you won't give me a straight answer to any of my questions. If only you'd stop giving me the runaround, we'd have been done already. So let's try this again. You seem to know the details of the case quite intimately. Why is that?
Because I read the case file. Not exactly the most thrilling use of my time, of course, but it's part of the job. I have to be a good role model. I can't be seen to be slacking. It can be so hard. But I had some time on my hands, so I read the whole thing from cover to cover. But you keep saying how busy you are.
That's strange. I could have sworn you just told me you're a very busy man. I'd say the cracks are finally starting to show, wouldn't you? If you're so keen on being an upstanding leader, you can start by releasing Kay, you know.
You really don't give up, do you? It's a moving sight indeed, my boy. What a tragic one, too. After all, your efforts are for naught. I'm afraid your little friend was found unconscious near the scene of the crime. But how did you see exactly where she was?
We have yet to hear much about the circumstances under which Kay was found. She was lying unconscious in the storeroom, correct?
Ah. That's right. Although I'm not at liberty to tell you how I know that.
He knows things even we didn't. In fact, he seems to be aware of every tiny detail about this case. This could be a valuable clue.
Tell me what you know about Kay.
The suspect, Kay Faraday. How much do you know about her exactly?
I know that she's the suspect. Aside from that, not much else. Cross my heart, but it's true.
Time to deploy my clue.
Yet you know every other detail about this case.
Sorry, but the more you tell me, the less sense your story makes. For one thing, you know details that even those investigating the scene were not aware of. Why is that? Just how much do you really know, Chairman Winner?
Stupid lighter. Oh ho ho. There's that intimidating face you like to make again. Well, two can play this game. How do you like me now, Night time. I do have to commend you on your doggedness. It really is something.
Huh. take that as a compliment.
Take it however you like, but wrap this up, will you? I just don't have the stamina anymore. She's the culprit, the only possible suspect. Just accept that already. How much more evidence do you want us to load her down with, for goodness sake? Load her down with?
Load her down with. Yet another interesting turn of phrase. One that makes it sound a lot like the items Kay was carrying might have been foisted upon her.
Impressive. You really do pay attention, don't you? It's no wonder they used to call you a prodigy, Mr. Ex-Prosecutor. I think you know the answer to your own question by now. Why don't you just go ahead and say it? I want to hear it from you.
It's finally time to shed some light on the truth. And all that's left to play is one last move.
Kay is innocent.
Kay is innocent.
No, 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 my boy. That's just clumsy. Anyone can blurt out a baseless assertion like that, even a disgraced superstar prosecutor.
Time to deploy my clue.
Except, I know it wasn't her.
Kay was framed. The true culprit set it all up so she would take the fall instead. That is my answer, and I won't let you deny it any longer.
Ah! Huh. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, my, you really are a sharp one, It's a bit of a shame you chose to hand in your badge. I admit it, you're right on all accounts.
And that's checkmate.
Mind chess. Checkmate.
You knew Kay wasn't the real murderer, and yet you still had her arrested. What's worse, you thought you could get away with it. Well, you won't. Not if I can help it.
There you go with that naivete again, my boy. I guess that was always your problem. With the girl arrested and a conviction secured, this whole mess goes away, and that's what will happen.
But whose interest does a conclusion like that serve? His, dude. He fucking killed her.
The committee's, I suppose. And mine. Oh. You know, listening to you just now, well, it really got the tears flowing, I have to say. It was poignant and heartfelt and sincere and utterly infuriating. Look, I'm not perfect. I know that. But your lack of sophistication in these matters is beyond the pale. You insist the truth is more important than anything else. But would you say the same if you knew what the real value of the truth is?
What are you trying to say?
When you get to my level, you don't uncover the truth. You make it, little by little. Kay Faraday, murderer. That's the truth. The truth I created.
Gugh!
Yes, my boy. That's what I like to see. You're so sincere sometimes, it's painful. It just makes me want to put you in your place. Knowing the real truth will get you nowhere. Because that's how much it's worth. Nothing. Shocking, I know.
Why not go after the real killer? How much do you even know about what really happened?
Oh, you're still not getting it. That's your truth, and it is worthless. Mine is all that matters. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Mr. Ex-Prosecutor? I have all the power here.
Curse you.
You know for a fact if Edgeworth could, he would actually say "fuck you" here.
Oh yeah.
This
For
is
sure.
this
I'm
is
pretty
the
sure everybody would be cussing.
Yep. He'd be like, "Go to hell." Anyways, we'll go to hell in 3 minutes after this ad break. Quick stretch.
I'll be back. I am totally not getting cat nail clippers or anything because Remy is just sleeping on my bed. No. I'll be back.
We should petition Capcom to let Edward say, the audacity of this bitch.
Yeah, let Edward say, let Edgeworth say fuck.
Edward, whoops, Edgeworth. Yeah, let Edgeworth say fuck. Why not?
Let Edgeworth say fuck.
Even my
He
caption
deserves it at least once. Come on, man. You can still keep a PG-13 rating if it's got one F-bomb.
Exactly. That's how Hamilton did it.
Yeah, exactly. Just one, please.
Oh no, oh no. But yes, how are you feeling regarding this? There's a lot of conversations we're still having.
I'm pretty sure he did it. He probably killed her and is now framing Kay because that's the easiest.
Oh yeah, and she also kind of like low-key confessed even though she has amnesia. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. Like,
probably, but
somebody...
they're the ones making the law, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, I know, but
also, even when she's saying like, "Oh, she saw them on the ground," while that itself doesn't indicate like murder, her saying "I am the killer," even if we know that we're seeing that she didn't kill them, her saying it means that like, you know, it is like maybe she remembers her actually killing them.
Confession.
It is still a confession regardless. Is it kind of illegal? Because yes, she isn't kind of in the right mind. Yes, but they can argue that it doesn't matter because if she remembers that so clearly that she is confessing, then she's the killer. It doesn't matter. She's confessing, you know?
Yeah, but memories can be manipulated though.
Also
Human
true.
memory is notorious for being manipulated.
Also very true. And we are, and Edgeworth can make the argument that she already has had kind of like some memory issues with her remembering the position of where she was when she supposedly fell off the roof, you know, and everything like that. So theoretically, that could also be the case. Hey, we got Ryuji in Persona 5 to say fuck just once in Strikers. Oh, did he? I did not know.
Let's go, good for him.
I did not know he said fucking Strikers. Let's go. Yes, good for him. He deserves it. He deserves it. Okay, we have a little less than an hour, technically. We have 8 seconds until the ad break, and we have looks at this part of the case. We are probably not finishing part 1. There's a lot of talking here.
Oh my god.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 different arguments / testimonies, not including their rebuttals. To do still. So yeah, we'll have a fun time. Anyways. Well, aren't you menacing? You and your little friend are just as bad as each other. Violent criminals who deserve to be locked up.
You'll pay for this.
He says through the jail bars. And with that, yet another person disappears from my life. Oh, it just makes me want to cry and cry and cry. Goodbye.
I'm not planning to disappear just yet, Chairman Winner. There's still the hearing later today. Just you wait. One way or another, I'll prove Kay's innocence to the world then.
one way or
Or
another.
another.
I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you.
One way.
Or another. Also, 1 seat empty because of them being dead. And 1 seat is with Kevin.
Oh my god.
Look at all these
She's
people.
serving cunt on that board. Look at her.
She is. Also, it kind of makes even less sense why she's not wearing the same uniform as them. But, you know, let's pretend.
Well, because she's a woman in a male-dominated field.
But there's like 2 women in here, I think, or 1.
Yeah, there's at least one other woman, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because the other one's dead.
Oh, I see her now. Yeah, the other one is a...
Oof. Anyways, April 6th, 8:30 a.m. Committee for Prosecutorial Excellency Chamber. And then I just love that, you know, Eustace is here. 10 members over a majority are present. I hereby call this hearing to order. Also, did you ever see his, like, abs and everything under that goddamn jacket?
Yeah.
It's
Shredded.
shredded. We are gathered here today to assess the professional competence of Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. Here in the sight of the goddess, we do solemnly swear to pass fair and frank judgment.
Fair and frank. Don't make me laugh. You're not a hot dog.
God fucking damn it. Verity, if you would be so kind as to summarize the case against Mr. Edgeworth. On April 5th, despite having been advised of the illegality of an investigation he was conducting, the accused refused to desist? Yeah. And eventually had to be detained by myself and Chairman Winner. His actions compromised the investigation into the murder of a certain defense attorney. And despite having been presented with copious evidence of her guilt, he continues to insist that the suspect, 1K Faraday, is innocent of all charges. Perhaps you could explain the details of the murder to us as well. Of course. On the morning of the 5th, the body of the victim was found here in the committee chamber. Further explanation will be provided by... me, Eustace Winner, Premier Prosecutor. The floor is yours, Mr. Winner. The murder itself happened late on the night of the 4th. The victim was Miss Rosie Ringer. Terrifying, by the way. That same night, an illicit auction was being held here in this very room. Ringer took part in that auction, I think. Yeah, that's what we're going for. Meaning that the murder took place sometime during the auction. When she was found, Ringer was dressed in an outfit that matched the description of the auctioneers. However, due to the fact that the auction carried on after the murder had occurred, I deduced that Ringer was not in fact the auctioneer.
Deduced nothing of the sort.
And what about the basis of which the suspect was attained, Mr. Winner? Yeah, I got this. So, Faraday was overcome by... crushing remorse, Eustace. Yeah, that. Tons of crushing remorse, so she confessed. According to her confession, she was on the roof of this building when she encountered a person in a red raincoat on the viewing platform. And that person was Miss Ringer, I take it. Precisely, Mr. Chairman. The killer dressed the victim in the auctioneer's outfit after the fact. But at this time when she was killed, Miss Ringer was wearing a red raincoat. And who won the race to find that raincoat nearby? Me, that's who.
Did you? I thought it was somebody from forensics.
Strictly speaking, it was found by one of the forensics investigators under Mr. Winner's command.
I knew it.
The blood analysis on the coat showed that it was indeed Miss Ringer who had worn it. And the suspect's confession was the final nail in the coffin. She confirmed having committed the murder. So as you can see, Kay Faraday was the killer. There's no way anybody else could have done it.
What the fuck are you on about?
All right, Miles, I expect you have some objections. Let's get them out of the way, shall we?
I have no objections, Chairman Winner.
Objection!
What the fuck?
No objections in the matter of my unauthorized investigation, that is.
Mance didn't even speak.
I yawned. He cut me.
But in the matter of Miss Faraday's supposed guilt, I have plenty.
Very funny. Overruled. I can personally attest to the fact that Mr. Winner's investigation was fair and impartial. Yeah, of course it was. When it comes to carefully conducted ops, I'm the winner every time. You know, Miles, it's within my power to offer you a plea deal of sorts. If, and this is purely hypothetical, of course, you were to withdraw your objections, you might wake up tomorrow to find yourself the proud owner of a seat on this committee. So I ask you again, do you have any objections, Mr. Edgeworth?
If you think you can buy my silence, think again.
You will watch your mouth.
Girl, he's literally trying to bribe me in front of you. What do you... Only if the chairman watches his. I didn't come here to talk about committee seats. I came here to talk about the murder case. I demand a statement under oath, and I won't rest until I have one. I want to know exactly what the committee's views on this incident is.
You want to put us on a trial, my boy. Very well, if it will make you happy. Verity, please provide Mr. Edgeworth with the materials pertaining to the case. Really? But, sir... This will be his last hurrah, so let's humor him with the send-off he desires. If you say so, Mr. Chairman. Evidence data received from Judge Gavelle. You have no objections to Verity representing the committee, I assume.
None whatsoever.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Don't worry, Kay. Everything will be fine. You'll see.
Time to fight to the death. The committee's view of the case. Miss Ringer attended the auction as a potential buyer. The red raincoat was one of the items up for sale. So our assumption is that after winning and paying for it, she left the auction with her purchase. Also, you know what I realized like halfway through this? The red raincoat, that was the very first raincoat from the first case in this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. For some reason, my brain was just like, oh wait, it actually was a part of the cases. Okay.
Yeah.
The only exit from the storage room was, of course, the hatch leading up onto the roof. After she'd emerged from the viewing platform, that's when Miss Ringer was attacked by Miss Fairday. Shortly thereafter, her flame went out, and thus concludes the committee's view of the case.
The raincoat was on offer that night? Is that really true?
We believe so, yes. You remember the failed assassination attempt on the president of Zhang Fa, I assume. The raincoat is a piece of evidence from that case. It should, of course, have remained safely under lock and key in the appropriate facility. But our inquiries reveal that it did in fact go missing under mysterious circumstances.
And wound up in the auction along with everything else? That makes sense, I suppose.
Wonderful work, Verity. Just wonderful. Crystal clear as ever. Thank you. You flatter me, sir. Now, Mr. Edgeworth, perhaps you could save us all some time and simply admit defeat?
I'll do no such thing, thank you very much.
Very well. It's good to know that you still have some fight in you. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Well, I guess we're taking a small break. Just to see how long this takes.
Time I'm ready to defend myself, and then the fire alarms go off. He's like, God damn it. Again?
Edgeworth is really just pondering this. Edgeworth is really just having the fight of his life.
He's got to think hard about what he's about to say. This can make or break the case.
We'll see what happens. We shall see. So, have you been cutting Remy's nails this entire time?
No, I got the nail clippers and then she left.
You know,
I'm waiting for her to lie and sleep again so I could go. I could trim them.
her
Snip, snip.
screaming, "Mom, they're evil."
She just like bite. She doesn't like bite me, but she like bites me. I was like, hey, stop. But I'm like, girl, just let it happen.
What the fuck?
What the
Like,
fuck?
I'm the only one here. Like, none of my roommates are here. I checked all the rooms. I checked the kitchen, and nothing is on. There's no reason it should have been going off.
That's terrifying. Also, did I just cry?
Smoke alarms, and they were going off, and I have no clue why they're going off.
Oh my lord.
Because like I said, I'm the only one here. It's not even like my roommates are like, like smoking weed or something. Like there's nothing going on. There's no candles, there's no incense, there's no cooking. It's nothing.
Stream had a fucky wucky. No. It wasn't the stream.
No.
It was me. I literally clicked to like join a Discord real quick because a friend sent me a link to a Discord.
Oh, I see stream now.
And
Yeah.
my entire computer just flickered bad.
Man, why is everything breaking?
I don't know.
I genuinely don't know. It looks like everything's fine. Because I was able to hear you guys, so I know for a fact everything was fine.
I gotta tell my roommates that the fire alarm just randomly went off.
Yeah. That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Spill the tea.
That's terrifying. That's genuinely terrifying, though. Like, goodness freaking grief.
I don't know. Like I said, like I got up as soon as it went off. I checked the kitchen. Nothing was on. But also, I haven't even used the oven. Like, I haven't even used the stove for like since before stream was when I made breakfast. I like cooked some eggs, but I always make sure that I turn off the stove afterwards, and it wasn't on. And that was literally hours ago, right? I haven't lit any candles. I checked my roommate's room. I checked the bathroom. Nothing. I have no fucking clue.
And it just stopped too? Like,
yeah, it just stopped on its own too. It's not like I pressed anything. It just went off for like a minute, and then it just stopped.
That is genuinely terrifying. Like, unbelievably so. So, we're gonna make sure you're not gonna die here, apparently. That's... Oka has the worst luck with her PC, cable, and OBS. To be fair, there's been a lot of things, like, weird happening. So, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. Everything's okay. It's just my smoke alarm, my fire alarm, just sometimes, like, lately, it just randomly goes off for no reason. Like I said, there's no fire. There's no fire. Everything's fine. Like I said, I double checked everything. There's nothing on. None of the stove tops are on. Nothing's burning. I certainly don't smell anything burning, and I have a pretty sensitive nose. But it randomly went off, and then it randomly stopped. So I don't know. But I let my roommates know, as annoying as that is.
At least it works.
No, the issue is that it doesn't work. That's why it's randomly going off.
Pain.
Yeah, and they fully replaced it too. So it has to be like wiring or something. I don't know. That's all I can think of now, is that it has to be like some sort of wiring.
Sarcasm. OBS is a perfectly stable piece of sarcasm. All right. Okay. Let's continue this then. Hopefully. Can you re-say this line?
Yeah, it is. Why? Come to think of it, she said some strange things when she visited me this morning, too. What exactly is she up to?
None. The committee's view of the case. We are going to go all the way to the end. Silver lining, Adley. Great minds. Oh my goodness. After she emerged onto the viewing platform, that's when Miss Ringer was attacked by Miss Faraday. No. You know why? Because this photo has blood.
Objection!
So the attack happened before.
Maybe you can clear something up for me, Judge Gavel. But what is Miss Hart doing here at this hearing?
She's an eyewitness. I thought it would be obvious. Well, now, I ain't really an eyewitness, more of an ear witness, I guess.
She's not exactly the most confidence-inspiring choice to help you make your case, is she?
I like to think I chose my allies a little more carefully than you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Then you should question them more thoroughly, because there's something she hasn't told you. Take a look at this. It's a photo taken by Miss Hart.
Yes, in the storeroom, correct? What of it?
According to your theory, the murder occurred up on the roof. But according to Miss Hart's testimony, she happened to witness the entire incident unfold in the storeroom. Just before she took this picture.
Wait, you're saying Gavel got it?
Wrong. That's exactly what I'm saying.
What?
Miss Hart, if I may confirm your account of the events you witnessed that night. You saw the person in the picture, correct?
I sure did, clear as day, and with my own 2 eyes to boot.
And what were your impressions at that point?
My impressions? This right here is the scoop of the century or something like that. Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
I was more hoping for your impression of the person in question.
Oh, and then there's a walking meal ticket?
Seriously?
Just my little joke. No need to look at me like I done sat on your lunch. Oh, red raincoat, right? Well, I took one look and I thought, that's our perp right there.
And therein lies the rub. For Miss Hart to have thought such a thing means...
Overruled? Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, when will you learn to use your words? If it's an explanation of the facts that you require, you only need ask, you know.
What do you mean?
I assume you're about to raise the issue of the voices Miss Hart heard. Voices that may be unrelated.
Objection!
Unrelated. You can do better than that.
Was one of the voices Miss Hart heard really even Miss Ringer's? You're kidding me, right? Them folks were talking crime-related, Turkey, or my name ain't Lotta Deranged Hart. I said what I said. Ah, but did you hear them correctly? Well, can't rightly say for sure, but... Gah, I can't rightly say none, and you know it! That was using voice changers. I done told y'all that. Precisely. Miss Hart heard voices, but those voices were disguised, which means we cannot even be certain that whatever she did here, overhear, had anything to do with the murder.
Objection!
Huh.
You don't need to yell objection in order to sigh at me, Mr. Edgeworth.
It seems I overestimated you, Judge Gavel.
Nonsense. Verity's the best of us, my boy. The very best.
And yet she believes that what Miss Hart heard might not have anything to do with the murder? Even supposing that's the case, it doesn't prove that the murder didn't happen in the storeroom. That incident happened before the victim was able to go up to the roof. That much we can say for certain. And I can tell you why. This proves that the incident happened before the victim went up to the roof. The ladder?
The hand.
Oh yeah.
And
We initially thought the person in the red raincoat was the culprit.
Oral.
Yes, because Mrs. Hart said as much.
Indeed. She told us about the blood she saw in this person's hand. And I doubt many people would have thought differently given her testimony. Ergo, this person is the killer, then the blood we see would be from when they attacked the victim. Unless it was actually the victim, it's their own blood. But knowing what we know now, this person is in fact the victim. It recontextualizes everything. The presence of blood still shows that the picture was taken after the attack. But now it tells us something very important about the victim, too. This picture tells us that they survived the attack.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind that the victim was attacked in the storeroom. But here we have the photographic evidence of her standing upright and alive, albeit with a bloody hand. This can only mean that Miss Ringer survived the attack. The blood on her hand is from the wound she sustained.
What are you talking about? Who dies from a hand wound?
The wound wasn't on her hand, Mr. Winter. I imagine she used her hand to try and staunch the wound. That's right. While it's impossible to tell from this angle, the victim was already mortally wounded here.
Oh ho ho, well that certainly would change things, wouldn't it?
It very much would. Not least by making it absurd to suggest that Kay was the attacker. Her encounter with the victim happened after this picture had been taken. After the victim had already been attacked and was in critical condition. I put it to you that all Kay witnessed was the victim finally succumbing to her wounds.
That would have been quite the coincidence.
It's a textbook case of wrong place, wrong time, I'd say.
Order. You seem to be forgetting a rather important fact, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, that or pretending to not remember it.
What? What fact am I forgetting?
I think it's time to wrap things up, don't you, Verity? Put the boy out of his misery. Dad! Gavel works for me! Why do you keep giving her orders? That's my job! You really are a total and utter embarrassment. I am not!
I hate to break it to you, but you both are.
Go to it, Gavel. Put Edgeworth out of his misery. As you wish. What you're forgetting? Miss Ringer's body was found with 3 wounds in her chest. And we all know what these wounds are from, don't we? That's right. They're from when she was stabbed in the chest by a 3-armed candelabrum. I doubt anybody could survive such grave wounds. If you care to read the coroner's report, I'm sure you would change your tune. Nicely done, Gavel. Now,
Make several objections? Yes, I'm afraid I will.
what? Why? Weren't you listening?
Oh, I was listening. Very carefully, in fact.
Oh. Wait. Hence my objections. Okay, whoops.
Oh, Hence my objections.
Come on! Why do you always have to undermine me?
That's never my intention, I assure you.
It isn't?
Because you do it so well yourself every single time already.
Of course it isn't. Yeah, I knew that because I'm... Please, Eustace, just stop for goodness sake. You've already embarrassed me enough. Huh? What do you mean, Dad?
Baby, no, don't listen to him.
Rebuttal. Anyways, we just move on over to the third statement. That's right. They are from when she was stabbed in the chest by a 3-armed candelabrum. This does not have 3 holes.
Any stab wounds in it.
Ooh.
Objection!
Chairman Winner. You know what this is, of course.
The red raincoat. That's right, isn't it, Verity? Yes, sir, the one Miss Ringer was wearing. I warn you, Mr. Edgeworth, you will not be thanked for retreading old ground here.
Well, I'm afraid I might have to regardless. Now then, if you'll answer me this, Judge Gavel. You told us that the victim's bloodstains were found on the coat. But do you remember where exactly they were found?
Of course, they were found on the hood and... No! What's the matter, Verity?
The hood, and... was blood found anywhere else on the raincoat?
No, it was not.
Doesn't that strike you as odd? The victim died of stab wounds to the chest. Wouldn't that lead one to expect to find bloodstains in that area? And yet, there was blood only on the hood. That's a glaring contradiction if I ever saw one. The head wound the victim suffered wasn't some incidental injury. It was inflicted before the stab wound to her chest.
Perhaps you are correct. Perhaps the victim did sustain the head injury first. As you said, if she had been stabbed first, there should be blood in the chest area of the raincoat. Therefore, Miss Ringer cannot have been stabbed before the head injury had been inflicted on her. But even if we conceded this point, that the head injury came before the chest wound, what difference would it make? How does it change our understanding of the case?
I'd say it changes things a great deal. In fact, it raises an even more fundamental contradiction.
That is quite the bold claim, Mr. Edgeworth. I have to admit you have me intrigued. Perhaps you could show us this fundamental contradiction with some evidence.
Which piece of evidence best demonstrates the contradiction in order the injuries revealed?
Boom, 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 boom. The fine, because it was sustained post-mortem.
Take that!
This is Dr. Hurt's preliminary findings. According to which, the victim suffered a head injury post-mortem.
But the order suggested by the bloodstains on the raincoat is...
Exactly the opposite, yes.
Order. Bailiff, this court hereby subpoenas Dr. Hilda Hertz to the committee chamber with all due haste. Until she testifies, this case cannot be brought to a close. Yes, Your Honor, I'll go fetch her at once. Unfortunately, Dr. Hertz is a very busy woman. I doubt she will be able to come immediately. In the meantime, there is another important angle I would like to explore. Frankly, something has been bothering me about the person at the heart of this case. The so-called ringleader. Who exactly are they? Yeah, good point. We never looked into that, huh? Despite having been mentioned repeatedly in this hearing, We still don't know even the most basic facts that might help us uncover this identity, or their identity. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any thoughts on the matter?
We've seen nothing that might serve as a clear evidence of the auctioneer's identity as of yet. But there's someone involved with the case that I can name. I suspect that at the very least they might be able to point us in the right direction.
And that's...
Chairman Winner, I demand that you testify as to what you know.
What? Huh. Are you crazy? Why would you accuse my dad? Order, you would cast doubt on the integrity of the chairman of the committee?
Yeah.
Bro, he fucking told me himself while I was in jail.
We don't know that information. Do you understand the implications of such an act?
I don't care who or what he is. We're talking about the truth here. And about a man who seems dead set on framing Kay at all costs. The mask, the corsage, the ticket stub, and everything else, the items Kay was carrying when she was found. They were deliberately placed in her possession somehow. By Chairman Winner himself.
A shocking accusation and one I find hard to believe, but for the sake of completeness, I must ask. Why would he do such a thing?
To cast suspicion on Kay, of course. Why else? I even managed to get him to say something to that effect.
Chairman Winner, your rebuttal, please. This pretty little flame.
I think the good chairman might be in shock.
So what if I did? Did you hear me, dear boy? I said, so what if I did? You say you got me to admit as much, but where's your proof, With no witnesses to speak of, your word alone is hardly enough to make an accusation like that stick. Or do you mean to tell us that you have something more to base your outburst on?
He still has the arrogance he showed back at the detention center. And yet...
Mr. Edgeworth, I am going to have to ask you to explain yourself. If that's all right, Mr. Chairman. Not at all. I'll be very interested to hear this for myself. I'm intrigued to learn where Miles might have gotten the idea that I'm some sort of criminal. Because you'll never find a more fine, upstanding citizen than myself.
There's a lot of nerve acting all innocent like that. Very well. Let's start at the very beginning. The fact that the auction took place right here in this hallowed trial chamber is a point of suspicion. A location that should, by rights, only be accessible by members of the committee.
Yeah, they all have key cards to the room after all.
Furthermore, these auctions seem to be held on a somewhat regular basis. And for that to be possible,
There can be only one winning explanation.
that's right, Mr. Winner, that the auctioneer is a member of the committee.
What? No!
Ugh, what is wrong now?
What do I do, Dad? I played right into his hands! Oh ho ho, you did indeed, you utter nitwit. But Miles, my boy, you do realize that you've cast quite the wide net with your explanation, That's true. There are 11 members of the committee altogether. 10 given Miss Ringer's unfortunate passing. 10 potential suspects in total. Well, it's certainly... Oh, Aura, you want to say these?
Well, it certainly isn't me. It can't be the chairman. Can it? Whoever it is, speak up right now. You know, this room is surprisingly loud for this few people.
Ah, calm down, all of you, please. Ah, well, Miles, is that all the proof you've got against me? Huh, you're very quiet all of a sudden. But it's too late to back out now. You accused a former chief prosecutor and current committee chairman of a crime. Huh. I would tell you to prepare for the worst. But it's already happened. But there's no preparing what you're about to face. Fight me. Know your place. You've been forcing us to argue over every little detail for a while now. Where the murder happened, the order of the victim's injuries, and some other things I hardly even remember. But you needn't have bothered, my boy, because it's all irrelevant in the end. Think about it. The suspect herself has already said she did it. That's all that matters at the end of the day, and her sentence will be lighter for it, so rejoice! And there you have it. Feel free to pick holes in it as you see fit.
How can I when it barely was a testimony to begin with?
That man, he's a very powerful person, isn't he?
Yes, honey.
It's okay, Mr. Edgeworth. Please, just let it go. I did it. I'm the murderer. I even remember doing it.
Don't lie,
That
Kay.
that is really very specific, hun.
You saw a flash of something half-remembered, Kay, nothing more. If you must believe in something.
Believe in me.
Believe in the me that believes in you. Believe me when I say you should believe in your own innocence instead. We're literally getting a fucking Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann moment right now.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm up against the head of the committee here. This isn't gonna be easy. But he seems to think he's already won. Perhaps I can use that against him.
Rebuttal. Know your place. We are going to do a little bit of pessies. Or, actually, maybe we'll pause on here. Because this is gonna take longer than 10 minutes, and I'm kind of worried that if we start this, we're not gonna remember this next week.
Yeah,
we're gonna need the refresher for next week.
Yeah, I just thought about that. I'm like, oh wait, we have a week. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. We'll just reread. I'll probably reread this entire section over again, which isn't like the worst thing. And yes, we will have the continuation of the last two testimonies in this section next week. And we'll see about ending case 4 on Monday. It might drag out until Tuesday. We'll see what happens though. All right? How do you guys feel about the case going? Going
this
through
motherfucker is
Oh yeah,
absolutely guilty.
he's done it. He's done it.
But
He killed her.
See, here's the thing though. Okay? If he's the like mastermind and like murderer of this case, who's the killer in the case 5? Because you would think that he'd be the number 1 honcho, so he'd be the case 5 killer, right? Or like, you know, whatever the hell happens in case 5. but
I think he probably it's probably case 5 that we really like sort of nail it down of what he's actually done.
Okay. So you think that he quote unquote potentially like escapes
Maybe
from
he
this?
somehow gets away with it in this, but we managed to save Kay. But then case 5 is
Yeah.
probably where we actually nailed the head on like the coffin.
Yeah.
Nonders. All right. That
All that
are very
matters is our
interesting.
baby Kay. We need to protect our baby.
In all honesty, we need to get her goddamn memory back first.
We need her to stop
Baby
fucking
steps.
this up and being like, I'm the murderer. And it's like, shut
You
up.
have to stop accusing yourself
Shut
of the
up,
murder, Kay.
Kay.
You don't remember anything.
Hey, sweetie, I love you, but you need to shut up.
You need to stop accusing yourself of murder.
Our daughter truly is one of a kind in regards to remembering and misremembering every single little detail. But yes, we will end it here. Indy, you can have your 10 minutes to go prepare for stream, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing for stream today?
I'm drawing on my brain drawing tablet.
Let's go.
I'm so excited. My new drawing tablet.
Numbers. I hope you enjoy a fun time with the new drawing tablet. Let's go, Indy. Let's go.
Let's go, Indy.
See
But yes, take care, okay?
you next week. Bye bye.
Bye-bye! Now the better question becomes, do we wait for Indy, or do we think 10 minutes is probably too long to wait for Indy?
I know. I probably need to hop off and go to bed.
I was gonna say, you want me to show you one Alien Stage song before you go to bed, and that may or may not bring us. It's a good song, I promise. It's not a sad song.
Fine.
Yay! I get to show.
You
Oh.
betray me.
I
Oka.
promise you, the song I'm thinking about in particular is not a sad song. Oop! My ear. Why is there a ringing? That's not good.
You got tinnitus.
It's not a fun time, yeah. That one's definitely not a fun time.
Okay. I think we're gonna listen to the third song from Hyuna, because I do like that third song from Hyuna. I gotta
Oh my
type
God,
in
is
aliens.
that Indie Dere on your freaking front page on YouTube?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh
And
my-
it's his stream where he's breaking in his new drawing tablet. Hey, yo.
Yes. This song in particular, Take My Hand, Chef's Kiss. So each song came out at very specific times. So this song came out already after Hyuna's death. So after We Go. Like the We Go video, aka the Valentine's Day video, okay? This one's one of my favorite songs. I think that this is much different from her vocal songs, like from all of her other songs, but I love it. I love it to death. There's no caption, so this is just the song you'll be hearing. Chat can hear it too. Oh,
Man.
It's such a good song. Her vocals.
Certified bangers.
Her
For
vocals are
real.
so fucking good for this.
For
Holy
real.
shit. Like, they're so nice. But yes, this was her part 3 song, so this was her 3rd song. And this one comes after her death. Which I like to think that this was her being like, you know, kind of like her song with Luca, or like to Luca, if things had gotten better, you know?
I know.
And it's so nice, but I love it.
Ugh.
And there is plenty of songs. There's a lot of different songs. She has Drunk Party, she has Love and Peace. Those are her other songs. They have drastically different vibes, but this song in particular had my heart instantly. This is probably one of my personal favorite Hyuna songs if it wasn't for Wego being like so freaking good just on its own. But then again, that's a duet, so also love it. I love it.
Mwah, chef's kiss.
Mwah, chef's kiss. But yes, if you need to go, then you are more than what's called welcome to head off, Oro.
Bro, I'm after freaking watching the Alien Stage videos and like crying 3 times, I'm gonna have a wicked emotional hangover.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
We are gonna be raiding over to Indy though as soon as Indy goes live, which should be in 2 minutes. And if not in 2 minutes, I will start the raid in like 2 minutes anyways. It don't matter, because you know he'll be streaming in a second. It's my 28-month sub. I pinned that.
Oh, I did not know you could do that.
You didn't know you could pin it?
No.
There's 3 buttons on the side. You can click here so you can always pin it, so then you don't have to, like, in case like it like goes up and stuff, like the chat bar goes too far, or I'm gonna take a while. I just pin it. What do? Do you just scroll all the way up, or do you refresh like the page?
I refreshed the page.
That's so real. Also, I'm very close to 10,000.
Okay.
I'm very close to 10,000. Will I get first this time? No, because every single time I'm lurking just before Indie stream, I never get access to the first until I refresh, and then everyone else already does.
Redeem it, so then you have a fair shot.
You won't, or you will redeem it?
I won't.
Okay.
No.
I was like,
no, if I did, you wouldn't get it.
To be fair, we can do it. We can have it as a collective first. We both collectively do it. You know.
I did not.
You didn't know about the bit is so fun.
Listen.
Oh my god.
I may have gone to college, but I am not smart.
No, you're very smart. Smarter than a lot of us, I'm fairly certain.
What? It's just like how, when we have to like add stuff and everything, like all my coworkers know how to do mental math, and I'm over there at my desk like 1, 2, 3, counting on my fingers, and they're like, "Are you serious?" And I'm like,
"Yeah,
no,
maybe."
Yes.
Also, hi Sammy. But yes, thank you for my lovelies for being here. I do appreciate it. It is now exactly 8 o'clock, so I will be sending the raid over. If Indy starts streaming immediately, we'll see. If Indy doesn't start streaming immediately, we're also gonna see. So we'll see what happens with that. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you for my lovelies who have been supporting and always being wonderful to us, especially during the Ace Attorney streams. I know you guys don't talk yap a lot because you guys are just chilling, watching. But I appreciate you guys being here so much, and especially for you guys who are keeping up with the Ace Attorney streams. We are almost done with this, I am sure, but I would definitely hope that we can get case 5 done within a month. That's going to be terrifying to figure out, but we will see what happens, right? But yes, we will see when Indy's stream pops in. I'm waiting. Me just constantly just shakes the screen. Shake. But
there
yes,
he is. Get it, Oka. Get it.
I just refreshed the page and it didn't work. Good. Click. First, I redeemed. Let's go. I pin. All right. Talk to you guys later. Give Indy lots of love, especially because they just got their new drawing tablet. Bye. I'll see you guys on Thursday for Coils for Final Fantasy 14. Bye.